Yep, red light rolling.
Okay.
We do a lot of stuff at the church.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for coming. Oh, that much, man. We're trying to do some comedy here. Okay. Is it oh, is that right? Okay. Hey, I want to thank y'all for coming out here to Monterey Liquor. You know, they're doing it they're doing it here for us out here in San Jose, and we really appreciate it. Had a nice barbecue and everything. And if you don't know already, I'm JIMI MAC coming up out of San Jose from Arkansas, the cotton field. And the thing about the cotton field out there in Arkansas, now school is out, you know, nobody wanted to be from the cotton field. They would not admit they was chopping cotton, because it wasn't like proud to be like from the cotton field. As soon as you get in, you know, you was like getting clean all up and trying to go up the road, you know, and you trying to get clean. But you was chopping that cotton to get them school clothes. You know, that's what it was about. Get them school clothes and 501s, you know, and you got your straw hat out there. And again, for people that don't know, my daddy, Maine Ross, used to haul cotton choppers, and I was public enemy #1. I thought he was just gonna work me to death. You little bad fucker. Every time I do something, he tell my mom, and we call her little sister, you better come get your baby if you want it. You better come get your baby, because I'm about to get it. You know, and being the only boy in the house and the baby of the family, you know, around all the girls, it was just like, you were spoiled. It was a blessing and a curse, because you got away with all kind of stuff. But then every time something breaks, they blame it on you. Mama, Pop, Dennis done broke something. He done broke something again. And for you don't know that, coming to the stage now, it's Dennis Ross, my nickname, and everybody's got one, I think. And it's kind of cool to have a nickname, but the thing about having a nickname is, people don't know your real name. You know, they just know you by your nickname. They don't even know you, but, you know, and here's where I got in trouble with the nickname. When Maine Ross finally left us, we went to the funeral, and in the obituary, it had, you know, Jimmy Lee L. Ross, and everybody's looking, it's like, well, man, he was cheating on us all the time. He wasn't no good, that dirty sapsucker. And then I'm looking at him, it's like, Jimmy Ross, where's that Jimmy and that Lee L? And I'm looking at him all crazy. I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, I'm looking for Jimmy and Leo. And we're looking, I was like, that is me. Like, what, you went to California and changed your name? So I didn't change my name. That's on my birth certificate. Get him out of here. Get out of here. Lee, where you come from? And my brother Ricky's like, that is my name, Leo. I'm named after Maine. That ain't your name, boy. That ain't your name, you know. And the nickname is just, it sticks with you forever. You can't get rid of it. It don't go no place, you know. And then move right along. It's like this other deal. To me, you know, the nickname and then like names. I don't know what it is about me. I like names. I do. It's like Dash Dillinger, you know. It just seems like you're going somewhere. It's like, wow, I know Dash Dillinger. You know, Doc Holliday. You know, it's like, I don't know what it is. And then, this is my one. You know, aside from JIMI MAC that I love, I would want to be Sir Han. I mean, I know he did some messed up stuff. I know he did some messed up stuff, but can you imagine going into the bar? And it's like, you know, you talking to this beautiful lady, and you was like, hello, how you doing tonight? You know, can I buy you a drink? She's like, yeah, well, what's your name? Well, I'm an Angel Sue. What's your name? Sir Han. That's like, you can't, there's nothing else to say when you say, Sir Han. I mean, if you come over and you like, yeah, well, I'm JIMI MAC. It's like, yeah, but I'm over here talking to Sir Han. You know, and I don't care if he's walking. It's like, yeah, well, I'm walking, I'm taking a walk with Sir Han. You can take him on to meet the family, and they can be the biggest racists in the world, but like, Mama, Daddy, I got Sir Han. You know, Pops would be like, yeah, well, I don't like you, but that name, Sir Han, you want to use my car, boy? You want to use my car? Because you can use my car. I think you was a swell fella. You know? And I love talking about the country, you know, I love talking about the country because, you know, out here in the city where everybody's like, well, you got to be home before the street lights come on. Okay, well, when you out there in the real country, we ain't have no street lights. Okay, we ain't have that. If you had a porch light at your house, you was doing big things. So you was doing some big stuff like, man, I got a porch light. What you got? You want to come over to my house and play? Because I got a porch light. You know, shit, I'm going over and talking with him. He got a porch light. You ain't got no porch light. And the deal is, you know, when you from the city, they tell you you'll be at home for the shit like, we had to be at the house on that front porch by dusk dark. There wasn't no street lights like dusk. Boy, you gotta be on that porch. Dusk dark, everybody had it hard. They screaming. We ain't got no phones, Twitter and all that. They just yelling like I could hear my sisters yelling for it felt like 100 miles. Dennis, Mama said you better get your ugly self home. And you know that was a curse word then. Better get your ugly tail home. Mama waiting on you. Pa, you gonna get a whooping. Yeah, cause it's dusk dark. And the chores that kids don't have now that we had, I mean, pumping the water, they don't know nothing about it. Gathering the water, the bath water, I mean, now you just go in there, flip the switch, you got all that, and we had none of that. You had to go pump water, or you didn't have no water. It was just that simple. And Pops was cold, because he was just, somebody feel that, somebody know something about that. Y'all tell it on yourself. Because you can't laugh if you don't know nothing about that. All the people gonna laugh at it is people that know something about that, pumping some water. I know somebody, and the thing with, they don't know, you can go to that pump, right? And you don't bring no water to prime the pump, you ain't getting no water. You gotta put that water in there and prime it, and then let it run a little while. And then you get some of that water out of it. You gotta make sure you gotta have some water to prime that pump, and then you gotta chop that wood. You know, we call it busting blocks. You know, getting that kindling. These kids now, they wouldn't know what to do. You send them out there to a wood pile, the wood, they wouldn't know what to do. I don't even know what they would do with it. They'd be like, what am I supposed to do out here with this? You're supposed to keep them freezing to death, but that's what you're supposed to do. Unless you don't want to just freeze. And the beautiful thing about it was, in the country where everybody was doing something in the family. You know, the ladies, our older ladies was teaching the young ladies how to make quilts and how to cook and get them skillets talking, and the guys worked on cars. And now you get a kid a car now, and he can just look at you like, I don't even know. Does it take oil? Or is it a hybrid? I mean, am I supposed to plug it in, or what am I supposed to do with this thing? We was out there, we could just tear it down. That's a Chevy, that's a 327. That's what that is. That's a Ford. You know, in the family, we had Ford guys, Chevrolet guys, and then Chrysler guys. And they would just about fight you over there. Like, don't park that Chevy in my yard. Don't fight, and my dad was a Chevy, he was a Chevy dude, and my uncle was a Ford kid, and they would just swear, and my other uncle, who was his partner, they would race, I would just love to get in the car with them, because they would just tear up the Bravo Road. Whole family in the car, they about to just abandon the whole family, racing. They swear they was going 200 miles an hour, and they might have been doing 80. But you couldn't tell them that. And the women folks, it'd be like, we grew everything, so when you go to, we had a garden. Something they talking about now, you got a garden in the backyard in a square box. No, we had a real garden. I'm talking about you worked out there in that garden. It wasn't like, you just gonna go out. No, you was picking and shelling peas, all of that. And then preserve, going to Grandpa's house, Lord have mercy, I love that man. I mean, on your birthday, that was a big thing because you got your own can of preserves. You know, at our house, we had plastic fruit. But when you go to Grandpa's house, I don't know how this cat would do it, but they had real fruit. And I'm like, what is this? You know, you go to their house, and you could just act up over there. You just act up. But then the thing is, if Pops would tell you, so, they always had that talk saying, check this out, park the car and sit there, going through the scrimmage meeting. And you can go in here and act a damn fool if you want to, because you're over here, Dad, and them house. I'm going to tell you right now. When we get to the house, that bill is not going to be spared. I'm just whooping everybody. Keep your hands in your pocket. Okay, you ain't got no money. You ain't got no money, because if you had some money, I'd already know, because you'd be out of my house. You would already been left. So just keep your hands in your pockets. You ain't buying nothing. You just fall in line. And then, they said I was bad as a little boy. I was just a little bad. And they had to assign me a babysitter, somebody to watch me. The oldest twin got the job. My sister, I called her Irma a little bit. And nobody wanted to watch me, because it's like, I don't want to watch me bad. He bad. He always did this stuff. We always did this stuff. I don't think I was bad. I just think I was just a little boy. And then being left-handed didn't make it no better. It was like, he left-handed, I can't teach him how to write. He don't want to act right. He ain't going to do nothing right. And the family is like, didn't nobody want to watch me. So when Mom and Pops tried to sneak off, I think they was trying to make another little me. You know, no, the wife's like, no, take it with you. Take that one with you. You know, the girls, y'all can stay here. But that one right there, no, y'all take that one with you right there, because we don't need to be out there. Because see, them kids out there in the backyard, and at your family house, when you go in that backyard, you have to be of age to go in that backyard. You know, you just can't beat on anybody to go in that backyard, because they rough the houses back there. They not playing. I'll tell you, they knock your teeth out back there. You know, it ain't gonna be no bullying. It's just chalking them. You know, it's just, I just want to get in the backyard. You ain't old enough yet. You ain't, because they ain't out there playing. You know, there ain't nobody coming around here complaining, Mama, you hear me? No, close, stay in the backyard. You know, you ain't coming out the backyard yet. You got to grow up to get that. So like I said, that's kind of the set right now. I'm going to take an intermission here. And we're going to get back at y'all in a minute. Thank y'all so much for coming out. And again, thank you so much for Monterey Liquor. And again, I want to thank all of my sponsors. FixLaptop.com. Kevin Wan, can't forget him. Santa Clara Cycle Savage, who's been major sponsor for me. And Superbike. They do the best dyno tuning you could possibly get. Like I said again here, Monterey Liquor, this show wouldn't be going on without Jeff Steve and all them guys that sung back there. So like I said, I just want to thank y'all so much. Oh, and one more, last but not least, MediMark. They'll get you as high as you want to get. Again, thank y'all so much. I'm going right now.